Well, I said I wasn't going to record unless something major happened. And so here we are on day 3, May 12th, just after our morning session. We did a bit of a late morning session. We had some stuff going on in the house, so I had to wait a little bit, and I wanted to let them out first, which got a little tense, I guess you could say. Jack was on this side, and he had already been out, and I let Dodger out to play, because usually it goes better if I let Jack out first, and then he seems to get less jealous of Dodger when Dodger is out. But today he was really focused a lot on Dodger being out, and so he would chase him up and down here, and he was kind of alternating between trying to bite him through the bars and groom him through the bars. And so I had to, holler at him a couple times. And then, let's see, we went for our morning session, and everything was going fine. And I think we maybe went a little bit over by our 5-minute mark by about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And at that point, Jack mounted Dodger, and I let it happen for a few seconds and then pulled him off, because I know Dodger will get really frustrated and upset and angry about that, and so I didn't want it to lead to a fight. But I did let Jack do that for a few seconds, and then Jack moved back to Dodger's side, and they were just kind of chilling out, but I could tell Dodger was really sort of not handling that very well. He seemed really tense after that, and he had been doing a lot better relaxing before that. It takes him a little while to relax. I brought in a few treats this time, so I'm not sure. That might have had something to do with it or not. Just a couple pellets for them to eat, so they had something to kind of make it a bit more of a positive experience. But I may not try that again and just see how it goes without the treats, since I've been doing it without treats. I usually give them treats before and after for jumping into the litter boxes or into the carrier or whatever. And so, what was I saying? So Dodger was kind of tensed up, and then I let them cool down. I think it was in the middle of them cooling down that Jack again tried to mount Dodger. But he stopped. He just kind of put his arms sort of, or his front paws around Dodger's neck, and he was about to, mount him, and then I couldn't quite tell if he was gonna bite the top of his head or if he was just gonna groom the top of his head. And so I kind of moved to kind of get ready to, pull him off in a few seconds if, whatever, it started to go really bad. But he stopped and then just kind of froze like that with one arm around Dodger's neck. And then at that point I just decided to pull him out, because I could see Dodger was really tensed up and sort of quietly freaking out. And then I just had them sit side by side for another, it probably wasn't even a minute, really, because I just wanted to get Dodger out of there. I could see he was having a bad time, so I then just brought them back here and gave them their treats. So I guess we'll see how the afternoon session goes. I think I'm gonna do it without the treats and just see what happens. I am not completely surprised, only because Jack seems to be a lot more relaxed. He's still a little bit nervous in the sink, but he's not as nervous as he was where he wouldn't move. He's moving around a lot more lately, and Dodger's just kind of, really just I don't know what I want to say, cowering, but I can tell he's really uptight and nervous. Like, I can tell his breathing and his heart and everything. It's just really going. And Jack is slower, but he's not completely relaxed either. So I think I'll just see how it goes for this afternoon. If it's I don't know. We'll see. I think if taking the treats back out of the equation works better, if it happens again, we'll just see what happens. Okay, so this is our afternoon session. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying not to be, but here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, rabbit in my shirt, rabbit in my shirt. Okay. Yeah, so Jack here doesn't want to go in. I had to take a few minutes with Dodger, calm him down. Oh, you are floofing all over. Yeah, you are. Okay, you're both okay. It's okay. Okay. I gotcha, buddy. Oh, I feel like things are getting harder. Okay, his foot is in my shirt. Yeah, your foot's in my shirt, buddy. I don't really appreciate that. I got you. We just, unentangle him here. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't want to hurt your foot. Where is your foot? Oh, baby. Baby. You're okay. No, you're okay. You're okay, Muffin. Okay, baby. I know you're scared, but it's okay. I promise. We're gonna see some good treats afterward. Okay. No, come on. There we go. Oh, sorry, Dodger. He's got his foot hooked on me. Okay, I know. There you go. Just, yeah. Settle in. Alright, now I gotta calm down too. I'm not super rattled, but I didn't want to hurt his foot there. He was really tangled up in my shirt and my undershirt. And I didn't want him to leap. He looked like he was gonna leap. There's no real good place to, well, I could put him back in the litter box, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I need to find a way to sit down in here. I was pretty nervous about doing this, but I'm trying to control myself. Just stay calm, because I don't want them to be more nervous. If they pick up I'm nervous, it seems to not help. Which makes sense. Yeah. not doing treats, and we didn't do a playtime yet for the afternoon. I think we're just gonna go back to letting them rest, and I'll let them out. See if they want to come out like in an hour or so. Yes. Yes. I have this glove here just in case Jack gets a little frisky again. I don't know that that's gonna be enough protection for my hand, but just to get in between him and Dodger. So Dodgy can get a break. Yeah. I know you don't like when he does that. There we go. There we go. That looks more comfortable for that little hand. It's kind of splaying out to the side there. It's the only thing I don't like about the sink is I just kind of not really comfortable for you. It doesn't look comfortable. You're just kind of hands and feet all over the place. Well, it is kind of nice because when I'm petting them here, hair's coming off. And it all just goes in the sink. And every once in a while I'll get a drop from the water spout. Kind of helps the hair not go flying everywhere. Yes. Yes. Oh, I didn't look at the time. I guess I can see how long we've been recording here. So about 5 minutes. So I think we'll do another 2 or so. You okay, buddy? I'll go for a little bit longer because it took a while to get the Jack down. You're doing good. Yes, you're doing so good. I know, you're a little uncomfortable here. I don't know how to make you more comfortable. There, Jack. There, Jack. You're just sliding all over. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Is that better? The garbage disposal downstairs. Make this too long. This has been good. So I think we'll just leave treats out of it. I don't know that greens would be any different. It might, because they don't get as excited. Like they get pretty competitive over pellets, and greens they've always managed to share okay, I think, but pellets were always, ever since I got them, pellets were really, yeah, you're getting comfortable, aren't you? Okay, I feel like we should take you out. Now I gotta remember who's going where. So I will check back when we get back to the room, maybe see how that goes. So I'm gonna end this video, this section here for now. Okay, later. So I brought them back and gave them both some parsley, and I placed the parsley kind of next to each other, like right here, and Dodger just kind of ran off flicking his feet. So I don't know if he just didn't want the parsley or he didn't want to move. He didn't want to eat so close to Jack, so I moved the parsley over a bit and refilled his water. And when I came back, he was eating the parsley again after I moved it. So not sure entirely what that was all about. I'm going to go eat dinner, and we'll see in the next few minutes how they do, and then I'll probably just report back either at the end of this video or on the beginning of tomorrow's video. So the boys are just eating their dinner right now. We just came back from our evening session, closing out day 3 on May 12th. Is that right? Okay. And so, I didn't do treats again. I didn't do them for the afternoon, and I didn't do them for night. And so everything went fine again. So I think I'm just gonna make sure I don't do treats while they're in the sink together. I think that was probably the problem. Even though Dodger only ate a couple, and Jack was the one who was really interested in treats, I think that was the problem, was he just was really focused on getting the treats, even though Dodger wasn't eating them. And I was just handing them to them. So I think if I ever did some kind of food, it would just be greens. Maybe a bit of fruit. I'm kind of debating doing the jam or banana or some other treat on both their foreheads. But I think I'm not going to do that for a while. And I was really struggling tonight whether I should do these multiple sessions per day, or if I should go back to the one long session once a day, just because they seem really stressed out. Well, Dodger did okay when I put him in the sink, but Jack just seems really stressed out by the whole thing, and I feel really bad about that, and I'm just struggling with that. I just don't know if I should keep doing that to him like 3 times a day. He's a stressed out, anxious bunny sort of to begin with, so that's becoming a struggle for me, and I don't want him to like hate it, and I don't know. That's just a really big struggle for me right now. I kind of still want to just see out the week, but I don't know if I should. So they're doing okay in the pen. I mean, it's nothing, really major in either direction. They do seem to kind of be avoiding each other a little bit when they're, side by side like this. When they're out for playtime, they kind of visit with each other a little bit. Jack is still doing a little bit of chasing with Dodger, and he's being very territorial about the litter box. I did just switch them, but they're with the same litter box. So this is Jack with the green litter box and Dodger with the blue litter box. So then tomorrow when I switch them back, they'll be with the opposite litter box again. So, yeah, I'm not like unhappy, but I think I'm just really, really struggling with how much, these 3 times a day sessions are really doing good rather than just stressing them out. So I think I'm gonna have to really think about that the next couple of days and see if I want to keep going or cut it short early. It's really bothering me right now, as I'm having a hard time thinking. I feel bad for Jack. He really clings to me. And then when I put him in the sink, it takes him a while to settle down. But when he does settle down, it's good. So I don't know. Like he starts kind of looking around a little bit more, and they don't really interact with each other. I mean, Dodger seems to really press into Jack, but Jack doesn't really respond in any way, which is good. I'd rather that than, they be fighting each other. I mean, the whole mounting incident wasn't like a horrible thing. It went well. So I wouldn't say that's a really negative thing either. I think it's just, going really slowly, which is fine. I'm not trying to rush them. I think in the past, that's where we've kind of gone wrong, is I just, wanted them together again, and I kind of, things seemed to be going well, and so I kind of pushed it a little bit, and then that's when things went wrong. So I think that's going to be my big decision, is whether I cut this short early and go back to the once a day sessions. We did manage to go a little bit longer today with this evening session, and it was fine. And at the end there, that was when Dodger, really started to kind of get the sleepy look and press into Jack a little bit, and I keep thinking about that, whether I should keep doing this or not. I'm struggling so hard right now. So I'm trying to just think right now, like, what I want to do for the morning. So I think I'm gonna end this and go think about that for a minute or two, and then we'll see how I feel in the morning about doing it. We'll see how things go through the night too. So I will end this and add it all together and just start a new video tomorrow if I've decided anything, and go from there. Okay.